Hello, I'm glad that you've pressed play. What is faith? Well, the common Christian biblical answer is found in Hebrews 11:1, which says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen," which in common language means being sure of the things that we hope for and knowing that something is real even if we don't see it. Now, I Googled it, and the Google answer for what faith is complete trust or confidence in someone or something. Now, I like that Google uses the word complete. Can you say that there is anything that you have complete faith in? Now, I bet just now in your head you might have just thought God or Jesus or the Bible. But maybe you misunderstood. I said complete faith in. The Bible talks about a faith that can move a mountain. The Bible even shows us a faith that can walk on water. Have you done either of these things lately? And what is the difference maker between being a mountain mover and being a water walker and us? It's a complete faith. It's hard to do great things with an incomplete faith, isn't it? It's hard to slay a giant when you just think of yourself as a small boy with a slingshot. But David had faith that with God, he was a giant killer. It's hard to walk into a lion's den when you just think of yourself as a lion supper. But Daniel had faith that with God, he was a lion tamer. Can you slay all the giants in your life today with just a slingshot? Well, with God, I know you can. Can you walk among the hungry lions in your world today without fear of so much as a nibble? Well, with God, I know you can. Keep in mind that these men were not superheroes. They were just plain humans exactly like you and me, with the only difference between us and them is their faith. Now, I'm giving you this talk today as just a fellow Christian who struggles with these kinds of things in my life too. I would love to be a Christian superhero like we think of these people, but my incomplete faith will not let me. How is your faith? I know it would be easy right here to tell you one of literally hundreds of amazing stories about faith, but instead, I've chosen to give you a verse for you to have faith in instead. It's James 4:8. Come close to God, and God will come close to you. Do you believe that? Do you truly have faith that your desire to be close to God will get God closer to you? I hope you do. Because what in the world could you not do when you are close to God? Can your faith be capable of moving mountains? Can your faith walk you across water? Imagine with me for just one moment what would happen if all of God's people all had the faith that we could move mountains, and we all prayed with a giant killing belief that what we prayed, God will deliver. What are we capable of that we are failing to achieve? Our lack of faith blocks our blessing. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be open unto you. God has already blessed you, but if you aren't asking, seeking, and knocking, you won't get your blessing. So why aren't we? Well, what stopped you from praying last night? What prevented you from talking to God this morning? What made you not reach out the last time God gave you a perfect opportunity to tell someone about Him? What held you back? What silenced your tongue? God needed you to tell them about Him, and they needed to hear it, but you decided to stay silent. We've all got our excuses. We've got our reasons that we don't do more or do better at seeking and saving the lost. What's blocking you from your blessing? Is it the devil? Or is it your own lack of faith? Because the devil gets too much credit sometimes. People, he's good enough at his job without you doing it for him. Your lack of enough faith to accomplish great things is on you. Mark 9:23, Jesus says, all things are possible to those who believe. Did you hear that? All things. Not some things, not many things, not most things, but all things. God has a plan for you if you just have the faith to submit to it and then commit to it. I want to see you grow in your faith. I want to see you get closer to God. Let's take this journey together. Take that next step from wherever you are. Align yourself with God. Make his ways your ways, and then watch what God can do. Let's go to God in prayer. God, we love you, and we need you, and we are so sorry when we sell ourselves short, because when we do, we're selling you short too. Help us all to see your great love for us and to see your blessings right in front of us. And help us to have the faith to move mountains if we need to get to what you have already given us. In Jesus' precious name, and amen. God bless you.